Surprised have you been at the Twitter following? I mean, I know your Twitter numbers are probably going through the roof. Do you notice a difference after every time you play, or every time you run, every time you steal a base? Do you have more followers after that?
No, I really don't notice. I go in there to communicate with the fans. I don't like calling fans. I call them family. So
It's a good way to put it, man. I was talking to Guthrie, and he was like, he's giving away hats and stuff. He's got like contests and all that type of stuff. How do you use the web, or how do you use social media to connect with that family?
like you said, just give away some of your stuff. Like as a baseball player, they give us so much gear. Like if you're sponsored by like Nike or Adidas, New Balance, if you just don't throw it away, just give it to somebody. Somebody like takes that pride into it. As a little kid, I would love to have any Major League Baseball player stuff. So you just try to give it back.
I was just talking to Paulo over there, man. And, when you look at Paulo's story, how he's been in the minor leagues 9 years,
Yes.
and, he's getting the call to come up, then he gets sent down, he comes back up. You've been fortunate, to where as you play some low ball, low A ball, I don't think you've been to AAA at all. You haven't, and
I have last year.
You went to AAA last
Yeah.
year? Okay. But you have no type of minor league experience like Paulo. But yet, you're in your second World Series, man. How does that happen?
I don't know. Because this guy like Rusty, man, I'm talking. He hasn't been to a World Series in like 13 years. Like 13 years, and then he got his first World Series. There's some guys that never even been to the World Series. They've been playing for years. And just so happened, I don't know, I was up here 2 years, and here I go, second World Series. So
Baseball is
it's a blessing.
It's a tough game, man. To where you have to put into it. You have to develop yourself. You have to put the time in. And I know you started family and things. And Mike Sweeney was telling me there was a point where you were thinking about, hey, this ain't for me. It's time for me to move on. But now you got that second win here. And you get another opportunity to provide for you and your family and all that. That's got to be a blessing too.
Great blessing. Without Sweeney, I wouldn't be here. I can honestly say that.
Mm-hmm. What was it what was so special? I mean, we all know he's a great guy, man.
Sweeney?
What happened?
Just in the minor leagues, you just don't get paid that much. And I got drafted in like the 20th round, didn't get that much money like some players did. So, I just couldn't maintain. And I had a baby on the way, I had Zane on the way. And my girlfriend had to be out of work, and your checks in the minor leagues, they're not that good. I can go to like McDonald's and actually do better than that.
Yeah.
And it was breaking down on me, wear and tear, and I wouldn't really swing the bat that well. And I'm like, maybe I should just go home and try to provide for my family instead. And literally, Mike Sweeney called me out of nowhere. When he called, I was like, who is this? And then he told me, I almost freaked out. I'm like, why are you calling? And we just sat there, and he took me to lunch, and he told me, he's like, don't give up no matter what.
He had a lot of the same issues, man, coming through the system. He got left behind on trips and things like that. So, to be able to relate to a guy like that, I'm sure you're glad he took you under his wing.
Him and for sure Sweeney and Dyson. Because Dyson came, it's weird because Dyson had a baby in the high just like I did. Like, the same time, it's weird. And I talked to him and told him, like, I know where you're at, been there, trust me. Want to quit, just want to give it up, but don't. So.
It's a good deal, man. Now you kind of got rock star status around here. Everybody got the Gore jerseys on, but when you're in like Fayetteville, for instance, and you got the bling. I mean, you can pull that ring out. How do the guys in the minor leagues receive you, and how do they? I'm sure they look up to you.
Yeah, I'm a great example of like anybody can you don't have to be like the first 3 picks in the draft to make it. You know what I mean? Free agents make it. Like still, it's a believe. Basically, every time I go back down there, I'm like, gosh, you can do it. It's tough, but you can do it. It's possible. So I think it's kind of good that I actually go back down there and see those guys, because I would love, when I was in minor leagues, to see a guy that didn't, like Dyson, prime example, 50th round pick.
Right.
Now he's in the big leagues 4+ years.
Yeah.
It gives us a chance, gives us hope.
Yeah, you play with two of the biggest prospects, man, in Bubba and Raul. What's the future like for them? How are they going to be?
They got a lot of pressure on them. That's kind of like a downfall of the first overall and all that, the first pick. So you got a lot of pressure. Like, they expect you to do so well. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like it's so good that the Royals are doing good in the major leagues, so it takes the pressure off the guys in the minor leagues, like the first round or second round, stuff like that. Now that we're doing so well, it takes the pressure off them. And I feel like that definitely helped Bubba out a lot this year.
Okay, what about Raul?
Raul, he's young. He's young, and he's got a lot of, he's got so many abilities. It's crazy. That kid's got pop. He's got everything. He's got, his dad strength in him.
Yeah.
And it's amazing watching him play. So.
Cool.
He's got a bright future. He'll be up here soon.